Well, moving on now, the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation has announced plans to resume oil exploration activities in the Lake Chad Basin of Borno State in the next 6 weeks. The Chief Operating Officer of the NNPC, Said Mohammed, made the announcement during a visit to the Governor of Borno State, Kashim Shettima, in Maiduguri. Mr. Mohammed says the exploration follows the improved security situation in the northeast region, which has been devastated by the activities of insurgents. The Chief Operating Officer of the NNPC, Mr. Said Mohammed, leading a delegation to the Borno State Government House. They are here to brief Governor Kashim Shettima of the corporation's plans. Mr. Mohammed says the remarkable restoration of peace in the state is responsible for the mobilization to site by the NNPC. He also attributes the boost in oil reserves as part of the gains of the peace regained in the Niger Delta region, which has raised oil production to at least 2 million barrels per day.
Peace has been achieved in the Niger Delta, and that has raised our production to about 2 million barrels per day. We have discussed with the hierarchy of the military. We have gotten at the operational level discussions where we have supplied the coordinates of the critical areas we want to move into. Your Excellency, this is almost concluded, and I can assure you that once we have the final green light, it will not take us more than 6, maximum 8 weeks to reassemble all our equipment and people to continue where we left.
Governor Shettima tells his guests that the insurgency had taken a huge toll on the northeastern region, leading to the loss of over $9.6 billion, with Borno State alone losing about $5.6 billion. He's excited about the return of the NNPC exploration in the state.
I believe that whatever discoveries you make belongs to the Commonwealth of Nigeria. That is a brutal talk. If you get oil in the lecture, it's by geological accident. So that oil certainly will belong to the Nigerian nation, to the Nigerian people. My happiness, if you can discover oil, is that it will bring a lot of stability to the Nigerian nation.
The NNPC had also indicated plans to intervene in the Borno State humanitarian crisis as part of its social responsibility. Over now to Cote d'Ivoire, where soldiers have accepted a new government offer to end a mutiny that has gripped the world's biggest cocoa producer for 4 days. Since Friday, soldiers have been shooting inside their barracks, spilling onto the streets and setting up roadblocks and terrifying residents in major cities around the country. The former rebels, now embedded in the army and who fought for years to get President Alassane Ouattara to power, were angry at the scrapping of the deal to give them back pay and bonuses. The government tabled a new deal last night, which they rejected. But today, the government finally gave in, giving them exactly what they want. And that's around $8,000 each today, and then another $3,000 at the end of June. And the Italian government has handed over 4 patrol boats to the Libyan Coast Guard to beef up the North African country's ability to stop people smuggling. Italy and the European Union promised in February to spend millions of euros to help the Tripoli government upgrade its Coast Guard fleet, and some 90 crew have been so far trained by the EU. Italian Interior Minister Marco Minniti, who was in Tripoli for the handover ceremony, said another 6 patrol boats would be delivered in the coming weeks. However, humanitarian groups operating rescue ships near the Libyan coast are worried about this support. The Libyan Coast Guards have reportedly put the rescue crew and migrants at risk in several incidents. The groups are concerned not only for their own safety, but for that of migrants trapped in Libya. Meanwhile, Libyan officials say they need far more equipment than the vessels being delivered by Italy, none of which is new. Smugglers in Libya have packed hundreds of thousands of migrants attempting to reach Europe onto safe boats over the past 4 years. Well, still to come on Network Africa, Cameroon holds the 4th edition of First Coffee in the capital, Yaoundé. Please stay with us.